I want to welcome you to this digital presentation on the CARE approach. Cavett Robert, founder of the National Association of the United States of America and former recipient of the Golden Gavel Award from Toastmasters, says, "They don't care how much you know until they know how much you care." How many of you know people who are walking encyclopedias, but they don't show that they care about you? I think an insult to all of us is someone asks you, "How are you?" You pass that person in the hallway. So you start commencing to explain to them how you're doing. Maybe you have an illness, or maybe there's been some tragedy in your life, but they just keep on walking because they were just trying to be polite and give you a greeting instead of actually showing that they cared and were listening to you. I think all of us have been in a situation like that at one time or the other. How does this apply to the CARE approach? Well, the CARE approach is a mnemonic device, and it stands for being compassionate, attentive, responsive, and eclectic. Let's look at a definition of the CARE approach. The CARE approach is a value-based concept that promotes strategies to optimize individual, group, and organizational relationships. It can be used, but is not limited to approaches dealing with incidents, issues, or problems. It has universal application to businesses, communities, governments, the military, schools, nonprofit organizations, our environment, and all people. It is humanistic in design and maximizes the effective domain of human behavior for learning and responsible action. I had an opportunity to provide the CARE approach to students, public safety students who were going through the instructor development course back in 2001. And being a police officer at the time, and also being a trainer, why not take this humanistic approach and provide it to students who are going through the instructor development course? That was the onset of the CARE approach. It has grown and has matured in many senses. Back in 2003, it received academic recognition through Oregon State University when I had an opportunity to put it in a qualitative and quantitative form to other graduate students in the education program at OSU. So that's just a quick background on the CARE approach, because the CARE approach, as some of you may recognize, is similar to the Golden Rule. But the Golden Rule doesn't really say that much anymore to a lot of people. So let's put something in a tangible sense, something that we can quantify, but also have the qualitative measurements too. This ties into Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Those of us who remember Dr. Abraham Maslow, he has a pyramid, and that pyramid begins with the physiological needs: food, shelter, and water. Of course, safety. Safety is important. Love and belongingness. Esteem. Your self-esteem. My self-esteem. And then if everything is going the way that it should be, the cap of that pyramid is self-actualization, where those endorphins kick in and you really feel good about who you are and what you're doing.